Coincodex. With some very thrilling Caspa news, we see upgrades in the mempool performance of Caspa, dramatically improving transaction efficiency under high load. Caspians, we're about to dive into it like we always do on the channel. If you're tuning in, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family, become a channel member, tune into the live streams. Let's dive into the article from Coincodex. Key takeaways. Cas announces major upgrades to its mempool design. A single node was able to handle 1.4 million transactions during the testing phase. Cas recently hit a new all-time high, now risen 855% year to date. Algorithm expects Cas to keep on rising over the coming years. Strong support for the new L1 blockchain even after major price increases. Let's zoom in so you guys can see that. A more resilient, efficient, and adaptable system. How Caspa's recent changes have improved the blockchain infrastructure. Caspa has unveiled a pivotal moment for the blockchain's performance, correcting fundamental drawback to its original mempool design. The team found that the mempool suffered bottlenecks during high network usage, which reduced the total number of transactions that could be processed by Caspa's block DAG protocol. We have an image, just to demonstrate what was happening before, right, compared to now. On the left side, we see submitted of the block timing, the mempool size, and the BBT timing, and the mempool bottlenecks prior to current improvements, right? This is before, okay? So, to help combat this network inefficiency, Caspa has made several key changes to the mempool design. Instead of overloading the blockchain with many transactions at once during high congestion periods, the network now segments the heavy load into more manageable chunks that can be confirmed concurrently. The recent changes to the Caspa blockchain has drastically improved its transaction processing capabilities, as stated in the recent blog post from the project. Since the improvements have been made, the correlation between the mempool size and transaction delay has been reduced to a significant degree. This is major news, man. In many cases, transactions remain among the fastest processing times even during high congestion periods. Look at this, man. Look at the comparisons, right? This is the previous this is what the previous image looks like with the mempool bottlenecks, and this is what it looks like now, right? Man, this is insane how great, the Caspa protocol is, how great GhostDAG is, and how genius, the community devs of Caspa are. Cas 855% year to date with another new all-time high forecasted by the Coincodex algorithm. The price of Cas has grown substantially during 2023. The token is up 855% year to date, making a breakthrough year for the new Layer 1 crypto. Cas formed a new all-time high on 20th September, marginally beating its previous high at 516 when it rose to 54 cent in the early hours of the morning. It's unfortunate that we didn't hold that all-time high, but it's still great to see, because guess what? We're gonna retrace, find some support, and then we're gonna go back to try again and head to 6-7 cents for Caspa before you know it, guys. In total, Cas rose 67% from its lows on 29th of August to recapture the high that was set on the 6th of August. The overwhelming positive price action seen by Cas in recent months is testaments to the project's unique combination of consensus protocols, with many in the cryptosphere bullish on the future of a proof of work directed acyclic graph hybrid. Since forming its most recent high, Cas has retraced 11%. The Coincodex algorithm expects Cas to retain support within the current price range before gradually growing once again over the coming months and years before 2025. The algorithm expects that Cas will form another new all-time high. So Coincodex, one of the bigger crypto sites, news sites, tracking sites that we know of, right? if you guys don't know about it, it's one of the bigger tracking sites for crypto, saying their algorithm is expecting more and more new all-time highs for Kaspa, right? And I'm telling you guys, you won't want to miss out on this project. As you guys can see, right, their price predictions for this image are very low in my opinion, but going into 2025, this trend will continue, and Caspa will shock a lot of people, man. It will shock the entire crypto space. I'm telling you guys. Bottom line, Caspa's unique block DApp protocol and the team's continued optimization signal high growth potential. As mentioned in a recent tweet from the project, there could be some exciting times ahead for Caspa. The new Layer 1 blockchain merges proof-of-work's robust security measures with a directed acyclic graph high throughput capabilities, which could provide a real edge in the terms of transaction processing. Unlike anything we've seen before on a proof-of-work network, typically proof-of-stake projects are very fast, but they have to sacrifice decentralization or security being a proof-of-work project, right? Caspa, this is why I say Caspa is breaking the mold completely when it comes to altcoins in this space, man, because it is a proof-of-work project that has, insane speeds, unlike we've ever seen, and it doesn't have to sacrifice that security being a proof-of-work project. And also we see that it is fully decentralized as well, because there's a great wallet distribution in the project. There's no team or founders that have a vesting schedule of 60% of the supply that they eventually will get over the next, every month they get 5% or 2 to 3% that is locked every month, right? It's not the same thing here with Cas, which again is why I'm super bullish on the project, man. The recent mempool upgrade is expected to provide a lasting boost to network efficiency. During the testing phase, the upgrade vastly outperformed expectations. While Caspa's team were anticipating one node to struggle under the weight of 600,000 transactions, it was instead capable of handling 1.4 million without any major performance drain. With a native token that is clearly demanded among crypto investors and a blockchain that continues to go from strength to strength, it seems as though the excitement around Caspa is only just the beginning. This was written from Tom Jarvis, who is the author here on Coincodex. So Coincodex taking notice of Cas, man. They're bullish on Cas, giving a full nice article for updates on the new mempool developments for a Cas to improve the transaction efficiency under high loads. I'm telling you guys, this is what you look for in a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, right? That's what Caspa's goal is. When people are transacting with Cas, they won't have any issues as far as expensive transaction fees or the transaction is taking forever to send, right? People will be using Cas. I'm sure there's going to be mass adoption where people use cash at Caspa as money, man, as fiat. We always talk about crypto replacing the previous financial system. We could see that with Cas, man. Just like how there's the Bitcoin vending, devices where people could transact through Bitcoin with the vending type of devices, right? It's the same thing here with Cas, and I think that could, continue to develop as time progresses. And, instead of going through to the banks and all these middlemen and having to wait days for your transaction to be processed. I recently got paid and I gotta wait until all the way next week before I could buy some more Cas, right? I gotta wait until all the way next week, man. It sucks. And that's why I say this is why you need a project like Cas in the space, man, because it is we are finally seeing Satoshi's vision, the Nakamoto consensus, come to true fruition, right? It is finally taking form. Now, Bitcoin was, intended for that, but unfortunately, the standard layer 1, the standard protocol and technology for Bitcoin, it can't be that what Satoshi envisioned. It really can't. But it can happen here with Cas. And we're seeing it develop. We're seeing it take form day by day, guys. We have a video right here from Crypto Grad. Not much longer until some Bitcoin enthusiasts discover Kaspa isn't a competitor. Kas embraces Satoshi's principles. Listen to insights from hashtag below. And this is Jonathan talking to Joe Vez. I think Joe Vez is a OG crypto Bitcoiner. So let's take a look.
Was that kind of the intent from the beginning? Was like, hey, there deserves to be a competition to a Bitcoin, and there could be, like you were saying at the beginning, maybe 2, maybe 3 of these. In a way, it doesn't necessarily need to be one. Has that been the vision?
Yeah, so we're following Satoshi's principles
You hear what Jonathan said, man. We are following Satoshi's principles. We're not necessarily being, obviously it could be a competitor, but that's not necessarily what the goal was. It was just the goal for Kas is to be, what Bitcoin couldn't have been, right? What Bitcoin failed to accomplish. Because guess what? When you talk about the Lightning Network and all of that stuff, is that what Satoshi envisioned for Bitcoin? Layer 2 scaling for Bitcoin? No, that's not what he envisioned, man. He envisioned the layer 1 base protocol doing all the things he set out for it to be, which is, to replace the actual fiat dollar and people to use Bitcoin instead, right? That was Satoshi's original vision, and Kaspa is not necessarily aiming to be a competitor. This is why I say Bitcoin number 1, Kas number 2, right? Kas is here to, be like, the younger, spry version of a great, a great person, a great invention, right? It's the more advanced version of this great thing that has already been there to take an original vision to the next level, right? I hope I'm explaining properly. Yeah.
We created Bitcoin, or maybe I say when she created Bitcoin, but I don't see it as a competition to Bitcoin. Again, it's a competition only if you believe that.
So you don't think it's a competition to Bitcoin, right?
That there's a single point in the trade-off of when designing a system. So
was that.
So there we have it, guys. Very nice video. And then we have a chart right here from Jim Skibum. A lot of eyes are on this chart, man. 14-cent Kas is still my target. Next for the major swing. Been eyeing since 1-2 cent. Why? Simply because 14 cents is a full Fibonacci extension. And in reality, I don't know if price even will have a major correction after it reaches it, because then the retail FOMO really kicks in, and also because at 14 cents, I think Kas is still undervalued. At 14 cents, Kas is still not in the top 10. I think we're witnessing a Kaspa land grab. It's the first proof of work that can scale on the base layer. What I've been speaking about earlier, the first project that can scale on the base. There's no layer 2s involved, no other technologies that are invented to help it be better. It's already, near perfect on its, original foundational layer or protocol, right? And Kaspa makes up for what BTC lacks in both its vision and implementation, which was supposed to be P2P electronic cash. Kas is this, BTC is not. Let's take a look at the chart right here, man. Love checking out Jim Skibum's chart. Shout out to him. And as you guys can see, we're ranging right here. See if we could zoom in even more. My apologies, bear with me, guys. So we're ranging right here around the 4 cent. After we hit a new all-time high, we retraced, but we're still on this huge trend line. And what I hear traders say all the time, man, the trend is your friend, guys. So you see we're bouncing from this trend line every single time. Bounce, a bounce from the trend line right here. And Caspians, that's what I expect will happen next, man. We're gonna bounce once again from the trend line to continue up to that 14-cent range, right? It's all patience though, Dollar cost average, never invest more than you're willing to lose. It's difficult to time the markets. So the smartest thing to do is DCA, and once you got a bag you're comfy with, just hold, man. Just be patient, just hold. Don't overtrade, don't overthink. Be patient with Kas, because this is the best performing altcoin we've seen throughout the whole the past 19 months now, okay? We have a gem here. Don't fade, such an amazing gem where all the influencers that I follow have Cas in their portfolio, man. Every single one, and majority of them have Cas as like their highest conviction. Like it's 30 to 50% of their portfolio, right? So Caspian, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family, become a channel member to support further, leave a super thanks in the comment section as well. Tune into the live streams, and I'll catch you in the next one.